Hello, dear viewers. Thank you for joining me today. Well, today I'd like to read on Rudy Giuliani and will he flip? Because do you recall that he was on Fox News and saying, oh, I have all kinds of insurance right here on my phone. You know, like remember when Trump was not going to pay his legal fees, or Trump was not going to pay for him to represent his legal fees, I think it was. Anyway, and Giuliani saying, well, I have insurance. So, there we go. And now, apparently, that is in question again. Will he pay Giuliani's legal fees? And Trump is saying no. Well, and then, so if Giuliani is the type, and apparently he is, to hang on to recorded conversations and such, to make sure that people do what they're supposed to do, well, is that going to work? Is Trump going to keep him happy and on his team? Or will Giuliani give a lot of information? Also about the Mueller probe, because we have Don McGahn going to testify now in front of Congress as a witness. And some of those obstruction of justice charges that couldn't be brought against Trump when he was president could be brought now. And it even says this, you know, again and again in some of the court documentation. And heck, people have said that. Mitch McConnell said that. You know, he could be dealt with by the legal system after he's out. Anyway, let's see. Rudy Giuliani. Will Trump pay his legal fees? Well, I see him calling Giuliani and saying, yeah, but this is like gradually, like it's uncertain, right? But he's trying to placate him. Page of Cups. Giuliani gets a little good news. Okay, 3 of Cups. Let's get together, Rudy. Okay, Hermit. There's also some secret communication going back and forth between them. I feel like there's some secretive communication, and Giuliani gets the impression that Trump will, but that doesn't mean he does. You know what I mean? Like maybe he pays a little and he's, not all of it, you know, that kind of, there's conversation going back and forth. He's trying to keep Giuliani on the line. Does that work? Ooh, but the Biden administration, the Department of Justice in the Biden administration is talking to Giuliani and may be offering some things Trump is not aware of. Page of Coins. Greater security. We can make this go away. I think that Giuliani's talking a lot more to those who, you know, he wants to stay on the right side of, because he does not want to go to jail. Empress. And there is that definite possibility with that Empress that he could. And they're telling him this. Oh my gosh, I feel like they're not even promising him. They're not even saying, if you give us this and this, we promise you'll get off scot-free. It's more like, if you give us this and this, we can protect you from the worst of it. So, I don't know, oh yeah. But Giuliani is trying to get something for Rudy, you know what I mean, in this. We have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Coins. So there's a whole bunch of there's legal folks working on this, you know, legal teams working on this. Okay. 2 of Cups, an agreement is made. 4 of Coins. Rudy is he wants to save his money. He doesn't want to get things seized. All right. So does Rudy flip? Yeah, he wants to protect himself. So yeah, I think he gives information. But does he flip like, you know, there have been other people who acted like they were going to, like Manafort did that. You know, he gave this information, he gave that, and then it turned out he was stringing them along, and they said not satisfactory, and he went to jail. So is it like that? 3 of Wands. Lover's card. Who he's in bed with. High Priestess. Boy, there are a lot of mysteries here. There are a lot of things Rudy wants to hide, not for Trump's sake, but for Rudy's sake, too, though. Okay. Yeah, he feels locked in. There might be some things he just refuses to share because it would implicate him. It would open up yet another can of worms for them to look in. I mean, it might not be so much that he's protecting Trump, but he's like, he doesn't want to open this because then they could find all this other information, and it's like that. Ugh, it's a big complex mess. He underestimates the DOJ though, because they know about a lot of things that he doesn't realize they know about. Yeah, I see him being foolish in his conversations. He just thinks he's in a much stronger position than he's really in. So how does it end? Yeah, it's a long ride. I keep getting cards suggesting that through this reading, you guys, that it's not going to be quick, that we're going to figure it out. Rudy hangs on. He hangs on. I don't think, does he get convicted? Well, there's a lot of manipulation. And he, being an attorney, he was very careful with the way he put certain things and certain communications so that he could weasel out of it later and say, no, I wasn't really suggesting this. I was suggesting that. The Hierophant, though, he's going to have troubles. Yeah, no, he's going to end up with something, it looks like. I just feel like I do feel like he escapes the worst of it. I do. But he does end up with something. Okay. Let's see. These people, I'm always so astounded with the attitude of sort of like, I can stay powerful forever. Nobody is going to stay powerful forever. And when we invest so much in keeping money and power in this plane, in this physical body, well, what's going to happen? We're all going to go someday, and we're not taking any of that power or money with us. So but yet there are people who seem to still make that the most important thing. I mean, to the day they die, almost, or very close to that. And Rudy Giuliani is one of those. Okay. So does he give dirt on Trump? Let's look. Manipulation. He's going to make it seem like he's giving more than he's giving. 4 of Cups. Also, he wants to protect Republicans. Okay. 7 of Wands. 5 of Wands. He doesn't give as much as you would think he does. That's what I'm getting. I mean, it's not like, and it's not even so much because he won't flip on Trump. He does give some things on Trump. He does. He absolutely does. But it's that he wants to protect his own things too. And he certainly would want Trump to think that he was protecting Trump more than he is. Oh, what a tangled web. My gosh. Well, anyway, so that's looking in on Rudy. Don McGahn, what about him? Gosh, he could be testifying already. I don't know, but I don't think so. Don McGahn, what about him? Celebration. He's glad he finally can talk. He's got some good things to say. But he's worried as well. He's quite worried too. I've always seen him as worried though. Worried he was going to expose himself, like get himself in trouble, because he was pushed a little too far too, over his boundaries. Yes, and he did some things that were not kosher, and he knows it. So Page of Wands, but this is a new opportunity. It's a new purpose. He's going forward. 9 of Cups. He'll get his wish. He'll get some immunity for whatever it is he needs to share. It'll be okay. And in fact, people will look on him kindly after this. So, yeah. But there's an offer that he's not accepting. I do feel like that means somehow Trump team and certain Republicans have been saying to him, wanting him to keep some things quiet. Interesting. but he's not hearing that. I just think he wants to save his own career. Yet he doesn't want to, of course he doesn't want to feel like he's going to be a hunted man either, you know. So much harassment people are getting if they testify against Trump. I don't think he's that worried about that though. I don't think so. I mean, there's that. But mostly I think he's worried that some of the mistakes that he made, the errors in judgment he made, will be front and center. He left that position because he didn't want to do that, you know. I think that's what people will get more than anything. They'll get that more than anything. Okay, so I think it's good for him. Does he offer shocking things? Well, we have the Hermit. Right now, we don't know any of it. So new stuff, yes. The sun will shine on it. So there will be brand new stuff that he is offering that is, you know, not shocking. Shocking is the wrong word, but legally interesting. We got the Emperor against Trump. Tower, woo! Yeah, he'll definitely offer some things up that don't look good for Trump at all. All right, well, it looks like that's what we have so far. Just wanted to check. Thank you all so much and take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.